Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So I've recently picked up some new makeup for spring that I have been in love with, and I thought rather than film another haul video that I would do kind of a mini series on my must-have makeup items for spring. So I'm going to start with this video. This is going to be all about blushes, and then I'll do one for nail polish, lipsticks, and foundations. So if you want to see my top blushes for spring, then keep watching. Okay, so this first blush is a beautiful blush by Marc Jacobs. If you guys saw my haul from the Sephora VIB sale, this will look familiar to you, but it is called Outspoken. It is a beautiful lilac-y purple. And what I love about this is it's not entirely, I don't know where I was going with that. It's not too pigmented. I don't know if you guys can see that. My lights are kind of bright. But it's, again, a very beautiful lilac-y purple. It's not too pigmented, so it's perfect for giving your cheeks just this wash of color. If you're doing like bronzer and contour, this is so perfect just to keep right on the apples of your cheeks. It's not too pigmented. It is beautiful. It gives this really fresh spring pop of color, and I love it. Highly, highly recommend this blush. So keeping with the bright kind of fun color theme, the next one is this beauty powder by MAC, and it's called Alpha Girl. And this is like a really pretty corally peachy color. It's, I don't know if you guys can see that with the lights, I apologize. But the cool thing about this is it's kind of like the Marc Jacobs, where it's not overly pigmented, and these are really great if you just want to add kind of a light color and maybe do a little bit more bronzer and contour, or a little bit of a brighter lip. You can see it right there next to the Outspoken. It's so pretty. I absolutely love this. I do think it's limited edition. I got this a couple weeks ago. Again, this is Alpha Girl by MAC. Really pretty. Highly recommend pick this up if you guys can. So my next pick for spring is this blush and bronzer duo from Lorac. It's called Hot and Spicy. And they say that this is supposed to be a bronzer and that's your blush, but honestly, I'll swatch them for you. The bronzer is a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit peachy orange. So to me, I love them both as a blush. They are highly, highly pigmented. That's the bronzer color right there, and that's the blush. You guys, I haven't heard a lot about these on YouTube, but it is beautiful. I'm wearing it today. And what's great about this is you can take that bronzer color right here and just kind of put over where you bronzed and contoured, and it gives your face like, or your cheeks, like this glowy, really pretty color, because it's got a little bit of like a highlighter effect in it. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then I take this peachier color right here and just dab it a little bit right on the apples of your cheek, and it makes everything look so blended. And this is like seriously one of my favorite blushes. I've worn them separately, I've worn them together, like I'm wearing them together right now. I highly recommend this. It is very fresh and just bright and really pretty. So highly recommend that you guys check this out. I think there's only one other one like this. I don't remember the name, but it was more pink, and I think that bronzer actually could work as a bronzer. These to me are just two blushes, but they're absolutely gorgeous blushes. Moving on to my next blush picks, these are going to be a little bit more nude, and when I think of spring, I think of fresh, bright colors, but it doesn't always have to be on your cheeks. So I know that I always like to do kind of a bright lip in the spring, or maybe a pop of color on my eyes. And in that case, I really like to have more of a nude or neutral blush. So I picked out some ones that I think are perfect. And the first one is by Dior, and it's called New Rose. And again, if you guys saw my Ulta Sephora, my Ulta and Sephora haul, this one was in there. Like I said in that video, I almost put this back. I mean, I did put it back. I almost walked out of the store without it because the lady tried it on me in the store and it looked beautiful, but then like when I looked at it and when I swatched it on my hand, it just didn't look like much, and it still doesn't right now, but I'm telling you guys, this is one of the prettiest blushes that I own. I absolutely love it. It's right here under Outspoken. It probably doesn't look like much, but this is one of those colors where you don't really have to think about it. You can just do your makeup how you want and then just reach for this blush. I actually keep it out because I use it so much, and it's just like a nude. It's got a little bit of a pinky color to it. It's almost got, I'd say it's like a satin finish. It's not real matte, so it gives your cheeks like this beautiful glow, and it is so pretty. It blends right into your bronzer and contour, and it is so worth the price. This one's a little bit pricier. I think it's around $43, and I know it doesn't look like much, but if you guys just try this, go into the store, try it on, you will absolutely love it. This is a great one for just like a blush that you really don't have to think about. So these next two blushes are newer ones that I've picked up, and they're along the same lines as the Dior, where they're kind of more nude or neutral tones, and they just really blend in and kind of complete your whole face look. The first one is called, it's by Clinique, and it's called the Fresh Bloom number 13 Plum Poppy Blend. It's a really long name. I got this one at Saks off 5th. You can see it's kind of like a mauve-y color. Again, it really doesn't look like much, but on your cheeks it is so pretty, so pretty. And this one next to the Dior, you can see, is a little bit more mauve, a little bit darker. It's right here. The Dior's right here. This is the Clinique. But this one, again, is one of those where like you really don't have to think about it. It's gonna look good with any bright lipstick that you have on. So highly recommend this one. My last blush is a new one. These just came out, I want to say a couple weeks ago. At least they did at Ulta, and they're called, it's by Urban Decay. It's called the Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush, and I got the color Video, if I can open it. So this one you can see is borderline a bronzer, and again, kind of you can see the theme with these is I love blushes that kind of blend seamlessly with your bronzer and your contour, because and then everything looks so blended and just put together. And this is one of those colors, again, you don't have to think about it. It's this beautiful peachy nude color. This is gonna look good on so many different skin tones, and I love it. It does wear a long time. And kind of, actually, these nude blushes, I kind of went in order in terms of like lightest to darkest. So that's the Dior, that's the Clinique, and that is Video by Urban Decay. It is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I love all of these colors. So those are my must-have blushes for spring. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am going to be doing nail polishes, foundation, and lipsticks next. So I will see you guys then. Bye.